Let's now go across the United States. Democrats are racing against time. Actually, scratch that. Democrats are racing against Donald Trump. Before he officially takes charge as the 47th president in January, Democrats are filling up judicial vacancies. Senate Democrats are using an aggressive effort that is common during transitional periods. They are confirming as many of President Joe Biden's judicial appointments as possible. Senator Elizabeth Warren and Majority Leader Chuck Schumer are among the Democrats pushing the efforts. And currently, there are 4 federal appeals court nominees awaiting a vote on the Senate floor. Earlier, Trump asked his fellow Republicans to block any judicial nominations till he takes office. But many of them are absent from the Senate floor. They are involved in the Trump transition process. Like this week, 5 Republicans, including Vice President-elect J.D. Vance, were missing. Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee was also at Mar-a-Lago as he's been considered for a cabinet position in Trump's 2.0. During the first Trump administration, 234 conservative-leaning judges, including 3 Supreme Court justices, were confirmed. 2 years later, thanks to those appointments, the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. So as Trump returns to White House this January, his influence over the federal bench is only going to increase. But if the Democrats are able to confirm judicial appointments before the end of President Biden's term, there will be fewer vacancies available for Trump to fill. And that is why you see this urgency. And to get us the latest, our correspondent Susan Teherani is joining us live from New York. Susan, what's happening on the Senate floor?
Yeah. As you mentioned, Democrats are racing to get these judicial nominees out of the way before President-elect Donald Trump takes office. It's important to note that the Trump camp also did the same sort of when, the Biden camp and then the Trump camp sort of when, the previous president was a lame duck. So this is very common. But the issue is, as you mentioned, so many of members of Senate that are Republican are absent right now. They can't really vote, like Marco Rubio, for example, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio being the nominee for Secretary of State, and J.D. Vance, of course, the vice president. So, it puts the Republicans in a very difficult spot. So difficult that many Republicans have taken to social media and have slammed the Trump administration and the Trump team. Although they voted for the president-elect themselves, they're Trump supporters, that you shouldn't have emptied the Senate like this. And this is a cause for concern for them. So, the game continues in Washington, but this is definitely to the benefit of the Democrats. These judges make very important decisions, and it'll sort of, maybe hamper a lot of the efforts that the Trump administration wants to do down the line.
Absolutely, it does seem so. Susan, thank you so much for all those updates. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.